edition of NBA basketball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And Baltimore has possession. He shoots it. And it's New York with a rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
From deep, Reeves. Fast break, here we go. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Ball for three. Roy pulls it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Reeves outside. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Duncan. Misses the three. And here's Baltimore now. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Reeves outside.
That's nicely contested by Wall. I think this defense is really overlooked.
Pass to Roy. Left side, Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Releases. Drained it for 2 points.
Assisted by
Roy's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
From outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
John Wall.
Hits the trifecta.
We're so accustomed to seeing John Wall work with the ball. This time he gets off the ball and is ready on the catch.
Now here's Reeves. Out to the wing. Second chance shot. The rebound by Duncan. New York leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Reeves outside. Counted from distance. 6 points for him.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Here's Morrison. And he jams it home with authority.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Roy. Off target from outside. New York leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Roy. He's got 5. Shots blocked. It's James on the wing. They set the screen. No good on the three. And that does it for the first quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Oh, hey! How about that?
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
For three, James hits a three-pointer. James has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. New York leading by 4. LaVine surveys the D. Offensive board. Pass to Stackhouse. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now, here is James. The three from Barnes. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And Baltimore calls timeout here. Baltimore making a switch here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Picked it out of midair.
New York foul. Jared Stackhouse. First personal foul. First team foul. In for New York.
1:49 left in the first half. Here's Roy. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Here's the break. And here's Reeves outside. Gets the three to fall. Reeves has got 12 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
LaVine, good.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding a shot.
Launches it. Joel Embiid with the board. And New York has possession. Some room here for Hill. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And now a 4-point New York lead. Outside Reeves. Pass to Malone. James outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
From deep, Reeves fires in the triple. Reeves has got 6 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Olajuwon. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. From deep, Reeves knocks down the triple. 18 points for him. 8 seconds left in the second. Here's Stackhouse. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Roy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Wall, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Oh, this guy's so explosive, and John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Wembanyama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Malone. Pass to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Reeves has got 21 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
New York trails by 4. Wall gets the bucket.
That's 4-point range out there. Wall did well to hit that one.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Baltimore. It's James on the wing. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he gets the bucket.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Here's Roy. It's blocked. And they get it back. For 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Here's Roy. Off target with the 3. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Baltimore calls timeout here.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
And here's Reeves outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reeves has got 24 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
The shot by James, no good. New York shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Adam Morrison. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass. Wall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
John Wall is assertive when he touches the paint. This guy always capable of doing damage inside.
Here's Olajuwon. From down in the low post, it goes. And New York leads by 1.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
Here's Reeves outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has got 11 in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Roy. Drills it from deep. Roy's got 8 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Shot is good by Reeves. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Here's Duncan. Still without a bucket. Pass to Roy. The shot that time not on target. Reeves with some nice D. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Outside Wall. With 1 on the clock. And the big finish by Wall.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Austin. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Roy. Long range from the inbound.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for New York.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Pass to Levine. Embiid from outside. They grab their own miss. Lets it go from deep. Now Levine. Embiid, high post. Whoa! Embiid with the slam.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Personal foul. First team foul. In for Baltimore.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Embiid with a steal. Here's Levine. Oh, wow!
That elite athleticism of Zach LaVine. This guy loves to finish up high.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Baltimore's head coach had some words for his team over the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And finished off by Bull.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside Reeves. Here's Malone. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Outside Bull to the paint. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Stackhouse. James with a steal. Right side Reeves. James outside. Here's Malone. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Artest.
Simply put, a bad shot pass. They all know they can get a better look than that.
First team foul.
New York leading by 4. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And finished off by Bull.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
The three from Wembanyama. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Right wing. Knocked away. Back to Levine. 5 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And New York leads by 6.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Austin.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
John Wall. At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Driving in. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
So New York wins it. This was a hard-fought, well